Morning, boys. Today we will see exercise number 3.3. This is a little different from the previous exercise. Pair of straight lines. Combine the two straight line is called pair of straight line. The general form of the pair of straight line is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus is equal to 0. So, this is the general equation of the pair of straight lines. So, pair of straight line means that is if you multiply, you will get this formation. So, this is called the pair of straight line. When you multiply these two, you will get this equation that is called the pair of straight line. This is general form of the pair of straight line. From this, you can easily find out what is the general equation of the circle. So this is general form. Just you have to keep it in your mind. This is not a single straight line, this is combination of two straight line, that is called the pair of straight, that is combination of the pair of straight lines. So, this is general formula for finding the combined equation of pair of straight lines. Ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. So, if it is straight line, if it is two straight line, you have only two possibilities. Clear? Either intersecting lines or you have parallel lines. So, when you take two straight lines, you have only two possibilities. It should be a parallel line or intersecting lines. So, don't argue that, sir, here it is not intersecting. So, if you extend the line, both the lines, it will be intersect. Therefore, these two lines are intersecting lines. Only two possibilities when you consider the two straight line, one is intersecting lines, another one is parallel lines. Clear? So, this pair of straight line, the combination of either the two intersecting lines or two parallel lines, that you have to find out. So, if you know the two straight line, then you multiply, you will get the general form of the combination of two pair of straight line equations. Clear? So, in the reverse order, if you have pair of straight lines, from this pair of straight line, you have to find the equation of the straight line separately. If you have two straight line, when you combine, you will get this format. And reverse process, if you have the general format, from this we can easily find out the separate straight lines. The separate straight lines comes only in two categories. One is for intersecting lines, another one is for parallel lines. There is no other possibilities to get the equation straight line from this general equations. So, from this general equation, you can find the equation of the circle also. So, if you eliminate this 2hxy, then we will get ax square plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. So, this is refers to equation of the general equation of the circle. That we are going to study in the next exercise, exercise number 3.4. So, this is general equations. From this you have to find out equation of the circle. So, in the lower class you might study only the circle equation is x square plus y square, a square or whatever it is. This may get changed, depends upon the questions. So, this equation you have to derive from where? Pair of the general pair of equation, pair of straight lines. Clear? So, this is stands for the circle which has origin as center. So, now based on this pair of straight line, we have to see some conditions and formula, that is, you just write down these formulas, you will get. So, when will this become the combination of the parallel lines, the condition number for parallel lines, h square is equal to AB. Then when it will be perpendicular, A plus B is equal to 0. Then angle. So you have two equations, that is combination of two equations only pair. Pair means what? Two. So combination of two straight line only will give the general equation of the pair of straight lines. Now combined equations. This is called the combined equation of the two straight lines. So if those two equations, when it is parallel, to prove that those two equations are parallel, this condition should be satisfied. When the two lines are perpendicular to each other, the second condition should be satisfied. Clear? So now you have to find out angle between that pair of straight line, that is tan theta is equal to modulus of 2 square root of h square minus AB by A plus B. So this is the formula to find angle between the pair of straight line. The pair of straight line may be parallel lines or perpendicular lines, depends upon the conditions. Clear? So depends upon the conditions, you have to check whether this pair of straight lines are parallel lines or perpendicular lines. The angle, how do you find out angle between the pair of straight line? This is the formula, tan theta is equal to 2 into square root of h square minus AB by A plus B. And whether that equation represent pair of straight line or not. How do you check whether the given equation, general equations, I said this is a pair of straight line. But whether it is true or false, how do you find out? How do you check whether the pair combination of the pair of straight lines are this is general equation or not? How do you check whether it is, whether the given equation is pair of straight line or not? So if I say one equation, you have to check whether that equation or not according to the conditions. So if I am saying this is a pair of straight line, so you must check whether it is truly accepted as a pair of straight line or not. So for which we have the formula, that is, we have two formula. Question number 4, to verify that the lines or the equation is pair of straight line, that is ABC minus plus 2GH minus AF square minus PG square minus CH square is equal to 0. And same thing is given in the matrix part determinant method. We have two formula. You have to select any one of these two conditions, that is determinant format AHG HB F GFC GFC is equal to 0. So to check whether the given equation is a pair of straight line or not, you have to use any one of these two conditions. I will teach what is A, what about the information about A, B, C, F, G, H. I will teach how do you find out the constants A, B, C, F, G and H. That I will teach you how to find out these constant from the questions. This is general equation, that is combination of combined equation of two straight line, that is pair of straight line. Whether that pair of straight lines is true or false, that is to check whether it is really the pair of straight line or not, you have to use any one of these two conditions. First you have to check whether the given equation is pair of straight line or not. How do you check whether the given equations is in pair of straight line or not? By using any one of these two formulas, that is your wish. So after find out whether it is pair of straight line or not, if it is pair of straight line, then I said very clearly there are only two possibilities, either intersecting lines or parallel lines. That is perpendicular or parallel. So what is the perpendicular line? It is intersecting means that is also sometimes when the two lines are, this is also intersecting lines, but specifically if it makes an angle 90 degree, then it is called perpendicular lines. Clear? There is only two category, parallel or intersecting. If for intersecting we have special category like this, perpendicular line. That's what I said in the beginning itself. The equation, the straight line, combination of this straight line, this equation represents only two category. One is parallel, another one is intersecting. If intersecting in depth, we have perpendicular line. If it is perpendicular line from the pair of straight lines, then you have to use these conditions. When this condition is satisfied by this equation, then you have to say that the two straight lines are perpendicular to each other. When this equation satisfies the parallel lines, that is satisfy this condition, those two straight lines are represent parallel lines. That's all very simple. So what is that? First you have to check whether the given equations represent pair of straight line or not by using this, any one of these two formula. After prove that is pair of straight line, you have to check whether it is perpendicular lines or parallel lines by using these two formula. Are you clear? So again, first you have to verify whether the given equation is represent pair of straight line or not. What formula supposed to take? Any one of these two. When these two conditions, any one of these two conditions are satisfied by the given equation, then you have to write it represent pair of straight line. So once you prove that is pair of straight line, then you have only two options. The two straight lines represent either parallel or perpendicular. If it is a parallel line, use this condition. When this condition is satisfied, then you have to say that is parallel line. When this condition is satisfied by this general given equation, it is those two lines are called perpendicular. This is the formula to find angle between the two lines. What is the angle between these two lines? You have to use this formula. This is perpendicular, therefore angle between the two straight lines is 90 degree. So if the two straight lines are intersecting other than 90 degree, how do you find out? By using this formula you have to find out angle between the two straight lines. Are you clear now? So now we will go to the exercise number 3.3. It is very simple exercise, but only things you be cautious about the sign plus and minus. Clear? So question number 1, if the equation ax square, question number 1, ax square plus 5xy minus 6y square plus 12x plus 5y plus c is equal to 0. Represent pair of perpendicular straight line. Find A and C. So this pair of straight line consisting two perpendicular lines, because it is given already. I said very clearly the pair of straight line is combination of either intersecting lines or perpendicular lines. Clear? So they said very clearly that given equation represent perpendicular lines, not a parallel lines. So it is given perpendicular lines. If this combination of the two perpendicular lines represent this pair of straight line, it is given. If it's so, you have to find out the value of A and C. That is the question. It is given already. This, how do you get this pair of straight line? Combination of parallel lines or combination of the perpendicular lines? It is given very clearly in the question, perpendicular line. So this equation will get from combination of two perpendicular lines. So what are the perpendicular conditions? This is the conditions for perpendicular lines. that is a plus b is equal to 0. What is a coefficient of x square? So this is general formula. You just to refer the general formula, that is 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. This is general formula. So just you have to compare these given equation general formula. Coefficient of x square, the general formula is a. What about here? There also a. So a. Then I need b, because why I am using this formula? It is given already. It is perpendicular lines. The condition for perpendicular lines from the pair of straight line is a plus b equal to 0. When this condition is satisfied, this is perpendicular. If it is given perpendicular, you can use the formal conditions. When the condition is true, equation is true. When the equation is given as perpendicular, then condition is also true. So based on the concept that if and only if conditions, coefficient of x square is a, where is b? Here b is coefficient of y square. So what is the coefficient of b? Y square in the equation, given equation, just you have to compare y square, y square. What is your coefficient of y square? B. What is the coefficient of y square? Minus 6. So a is equal to a, b is equal to minus 6. Now you have to replace in this question is equal to 0. Therefore a is equal to, b is replaced by minus 6. So a is equal to 6. I got what is the value of a. Now you have to find out the c. To find the values of c, I don't have any formulas. I have only 3 formulas for parallel, perpendicular, angle and the conditions. Now I have to take any one of these 2 conditions to find the value of c. There is no other way. So I have to select either one of these 2. See, if you can, I suggested you to take the second optionals when the value of the constants are whole number. So when these numbers are actually a fractional number, you please don't go for this determinant method. Please refer to the previous one. That is my suggestions. Clear? No sir, I can use for all the cases in the first formula or second one. That is your wish. So when these constant values are whole number, then we can take determinant method. When the constants are combination of whole number and the fractional number, better you go for first one. That is your wish. You take any one. The determinant, you know how to express and find the answer. In both cases, you have to prove that is equal to 0. Here, no need to check whether the lines are pair of straight line or, because already is given. It is pair of straight line. You have to find out the value of the constant c, for which you have to take any one of these 2 formula. Clear? So when the constants are exactly whole number or natural number, take determinant. If combination of the fractional format, you please take the first one. It will be very easy for you to simplify. Clear? So now I am taking the first one to prove these conditions. So before that, you have to find out what is A, B, C. Clear? So what is A? Just you compare that equation A is equal to A, but A we found already 6. Then what is the B? Minus 6. Coefficient of y square is minus 6. Then what is the C? C is constant. Constant is refers to always constant. This only you have to find out. Next you have to find out F. So what is your F? It is not given only F, it is given what? 2F. So 2F, that is coefficient of y is 2F. Coefficient of y is refers to F, that is 2F. Where is your coefficient of y in the question? 5. So 2F is equal to 5. Therefore F is equal to 5 by 2. Now you got fractional format. So better you take the first one instead of the determinant. Even if you take determinant also, you get same answer. The next one, G I have to find. G is not alone, it is with what? 2G. That is the coefficient of X. So 2G is equal to, then coefficient of X in the question is how much? 12. So G is equal to how much? 6. Then next you have to find out one more, FG, H. So what is the H? It is given 2H. So 2h is equal to, this is the coefficient of xy. So where is coefficient of xy in the given question? Coefficient of xy is 5. So h is equal to 5 by 2. So now I know all the value for the constant a, b, c, f, g and h. Are you clear? So how do you find out? Compare the given equation, the general equation, coefficient of x square is refers to a, coefficient of y square is refers to 6, but coefficient of 2f, that is coefficient of y is 2f, coefficient of x is 2g, so 2f is equal to coefficient of y, what is given in the question? 5, find what is 5, then coefficient of 2g, that is coefficient of x is 2g, what is the coefficient of x in the equation? 12, so 2 is equal to 12, so z equal to 6. Similarly, coefficient of xy is 2h, in the question coefficient of xy is 5, so 2h is equal to 5. Just you have to compare the given equation with the general equation to find the g, f, h, a, b and c. Clear? So this is very important. Be careful of using the sign. If you miss the sign, then you will get wrong answers. Now you have to substitute all the values in the general, that is in the conditions. A is 6, B is minus 6. I don't know what is C. That only you have to find out, question mark. Plus 2 into, what is your F? 5 by 2. G, 6. H, 5 by 2. Minus A, 6. F, square is there. So 5 by 2 the whole square. Then minus, what is your B? Minus 6. So minus into minus plus G square, 6 square. Then minus C, I don't know. What is your H? 5 by 2 the whole square is equal to 0. So just you have to simplify now. Six into minus 6, minus 36c, 2 get cancelled, 5 5s are 25, this 2 will go, how many times in 6? 3 times, 5 5s are 25, 25 into 3 is 75, here it is 25 by 4, minus 6 into 25 by 4, plus 216. 6 square is 36, 36 into 6, 216, minus 25c by 4 is equal to 0. Clear? So, from this you have to find out what is the value of c. So, just you have to keep the c terms alone in the left side. You take the remaining terms to the right side. 2 times, 3 times, so 75 by 2 minus 216. Just you have to, here plus 1 by 2, here minus 1 by 2. So when you simplify, you get minus 75 by 2 minus 216. Here cross multiply, 4 6 are 24, remainder 2, 144c minus 25c by 4. So you can simplify after that, very simple. So you have to 140 minus 144 minus 25, which will give you minus 1969c by 4 is equal to this answer. From that you have to find out what is the value of c, and your answer c will be 6. You will get c is equal to 6. So you have to simplify. This is normal simplifications. You are 11th standard, no, just you have to apply the cross multiplication or LCM, simplify and find out what is the value of c. You will get c is equal to how much? 6. So if you get other than 6, please call me, I will help you. So this is the process. This is very easy. If you use determinant method also, you will get values of c. But it is fractional format, it will be little tedious one to proceed. That's what I suggest you to take the first formula. Now question number 2, show that the equation 12x square minus 10x y plus 2y square plus 14x minus yy 5y plus 2 represent a pair of straight line. Also find the separate equation of the straight line. See the question number 2, you have to show that the given equation represent pair of straight line, that is 12x square minus 10xy plus 2y square plus 14x minus 5y plus 2 is equal to 0. So now you have to check whether it represents pair of straight line or not. So how do you verify that? Just now you have one formula. By using that formula ABC plus 2FG H minus AF square minus PG square minus CH square is equal to 0. By using these conditions, you have to show that the given equation represents pair of straight line. After prove that, you are asked to find out separate equation. I told you already, this equation is combination of two straight line. The two straight line may be parallel or perpendicular. Doesn't matter about that. But first you have to verify the given equation represent pair of straight line or not. Once you check, once you prove the given equation represent pair of straight line, only you will go for to find the separate equations. When this equation is not satisfied this condition, then we cannot find the separate equation from the pair of straight lines. Clear? So you have to first verify whether this represent pair of straight line or not. If it's so, you go for further, that equation is not represent pair of straight line, then you can write straight away, we cannot find the separate equation for the given pair of straight line. Its answer is over. Clear? Now you have to check what is where A, coefficient of x square, what is where B, coefficient of y. This you know how to find out by using the general equation of the pair of straight line. So 2, then 2h is equal to coefficient of xy, that is minus 10 from h minus 5, then 2f is equal to y, that is minus 5 by 2, then 2g is equal to coefficient of x, that is 14, z is equal to 7 and c is equal to 2. That's all. So we need a, b, h, f, g. F is refers to always y, g is always refers to x coefficient and c is constant. Be careful of sign. Now you have to replace everything in the formula. If you prove that is equal to 0, that represent pair of straight line. A is 12, B is 2. What is the C? C is also 2. Then plus 2 into, this is F, minus 5 by 2, G is 7 and H is minus 5. Minus, what is where A? A is 12 into F square. I am straight away squaring this number. When you square the number, negative will be always positive. Then minus PG square. So what is the P? G square. What is the G? G is 7. So 49. Square and write. No need to go for too many steps. So minus C. C is 2. What is your H? H is minus 5. The whole square, that is 25 is equal to 0. You have to prove that this answer is equal to 0. Clear? If you prove this is equal to 0, then you have to say the given pair of straight line represent pair of given equation represent pair of straight line. Otherwise it is not represent pair of straight line. We don't want to go to find separate equation from this combination of the two straight lines. Now multiply it, 2 2s are 4, 12 4s are how much? 48, plus into minus, minus, get cancelled, that is 35. Then 5 5s are 25, 35 into 7. 7 5s are 20, 35, 35 into 5. 5 5s are 25, 35 into 5. 5 5s are 25, remainder 2, 5 3s are 15, that is 175. Clear? Minus into minus plus. So be careful, minus into, first you have to multiply the sign, right? Then you have to eliminate, if it is possible, then you have to multiply. Clear? So now this will go how many times? 3 times, 3 into 25 minus 75. It is not possible to simplify, so multiply, what will be the answer? Minus 98 minus 50. You have to prove this is 0. Then only go for the next step, otherwise we cannot go for it. First you have to check whether this equation represents pair of straight line or not. What is the condition? This is your conditions. To satisfy this condition, when the equation is satisfied this condition, then the equation represents pair of straight line. So I am just to substitute the values a, b, c and all the constants. Now you started to simplify. Combine these two and these two. 48 minus 98, which will give you minus 50. 75, here 100 minus 50. So 100 minus 100, which will give you 0. So it is satisfied. So therefore, it represent, what you have to write? It represent pair of straight line. That's all. One part is over, but you have to find out separate equations, for which you will go for another one model. That is also very simple. Just you go for, remember the factorization that we studied in the 8th standard. In 8th standard we studied about the factorization. So to find the separate equation, you have to take only the first 3 terms of the given equations. 12x square minus 10xy 2y square. Clear? So just you have to separate, you know how to factorize. 24, 6 4s are 24, minus minus, minus 6, minus 4. So you can divide by 12. So 12x square minus 6xy minus 4xy plus 2y square, isn't it? So this way only you are splitting. So now you have to take common factor. Just remember 8th standard algebra. What is the common factor of these two? 6x. So what will come? 12x minus y. Close the bracket. What is the common factor of these two? Minus 2y. You take minus 2y, x minus y. Sorry, 2x minus y. Just you have to factorize. Then you know how to write. That's all. I have to factor. Now you have to add some constant. Another one is, this is 2 straight line, I don't know what is constant. See, when you compare the 2 straight line, you have difference only in the constant. So if you multiply other than the constant, you get the same part. So now I have to find out what is the constant, with how much is differ from the given equations, for which I told you already. This is combination of 2 straight only called pair of straight line. I proved already this pair of straight line by using the conditions. Now I have to multiply it. I have to check what is the value of L and M. Clear? So for which so the combination of 2, I told you already, the combination of 2 straight line, whether it is parallel or perpendicular only, is called pair of straight lines. I got these 2 equations from where? Pair of straight line. Therefore, when I am multiplying these 2, I supposed to get which answer? The given same equations. So I am writing is equal to. Are you clear? I proved this is the pair of, this equation represents pair of straight line. If it is represent pair of straight line, I am supposed to get how many equations? 2 equations, because pair means what? 2. So I got 2 equations. If I am multiplying those 2 equations, I am supposed to get what? Same equation or some other equation. You will get same equation. Therefore, you have to write 12x square minus 10xy plus 2y square plus 14x minus 5y plus 2. Just you have to equal. Now you have to compare only the coefficient of x and y. So coefficient of x. So with constant. With constant. So when you see coefficient of x with constant, x with m, so we'll get 6m. Similarly, these two, 2l is equal to, what is your coefficient of x in the right side? 14. Equation number 1. Similarly, you have to find out coefficient of y with constant. So minus 2y 2m, that is minus 2m. Similarly, this l into minus 1, that is minus l, is equal to, what will be the answer? What is the coefficient of x? Y minus 5, equation number 2. So solve these 2 equations and you will get the value of L and M. So just I upload over here itself, 6m plus 2l is equal to 14, and next one minus 2m minus l is equal to minus 5. So if I am dividing the first equation by 2 table, I will get 3m plus l is equal to 7. Am I correct? If I am dividing the equation number 1 by, see, all will reduce by its table, 2 table. So I am dividing each term by 2 table, I got this answer. Straight away I can eliminate. So what is our minus 2 plus 3? Just like apply the elimination method which you studied in the lower classes. So I will get m is equal to how much? 2. M is equal to 2. Then you can replace m equal to any one of these 2 equations. I take second one. What is the second equations? So be careful when you consider the coefficient with the constant minus 2m minus l, and when you compare with the x, 6m 2l is equal to 14, and also for y minus 2m minus l is equal to coefficient of y is minus 5. Just you have to be careful of solving these problems. So now I take any one of these 2 equations, minus 2m minus l is equal to minus 5. I am replacing m by minus 2, minus l is equal to minus 5, minus into minus plus 4, minus l is equal to minus 5. So minus l equal to minus 4, minus l is equal to minus 9, I will get l is equal to 9. So now you have to replace the value of m and l in the place of the combined equation l and m. So you will get some different answers. Actually what is given, the book answer is given as 2 and what is the one more answer is given, plus 1. So here will come l should be 1, but I got answer as minus 9. So you have to check whether I did correct or wrong from the factorization itself. This is very simple. You have to check. If you are not able to check, then I will check the next class. How do you find out m and l? So be careful. You have to factorize properly. If you done some mistakes in the factorization, then you will get wrong answers. So 6x minus 2y. Just you have to compare the coefficient of x with the constant, 6x, that is m, 6m. then 2x, you check your mistakes, where I made a mistakes. Then next you compare minus 2y with constant, that is minus 2m. Then you have to compare the constant with y, minus L, your answer minus 5. So now you have to apply the elimination method. All these will go in two table, that is 3m, 1l, 7. Straight away minus L and plus L get cancelled. Minus 5 plus 7, which will give you 2, minus 2, 3m. Minus 2, 3m, which will give you 1m. Then you take any one of the equation, replace m by 2. See, I made a mistakes. Here plus 2, but I used which one? Minus 2. So minus into minus, plus, but here will come plus into minus, minus. So plus 1, so you'll get minus L is equal to minus 1, L is equal to 1. Just you have to replace in the equation 6x minus 2y. L is replaced by 1, plus 1 is equal to 0. What is the next equation? 2x minus 5. What is your m value? Plus 2 is equal to 0. So you have to check, because most of the boys are making mistake in this area. That's what I did with this deliberately wrong one. Then I am teaching the one more time. So be careful when you are doing the calculations. You please do the calculations properly. This is very important. So only thing, be careful on this part. Apply the elimination method. I told you already, be cautious about the sign. Otherwise you will get wrong answers. So we will continue the sum number 3 onwards in the next class. Boys, be careful in this part. Clear? Thank you, boys.